she was young.
That's okay.
Okay.
If we can find a queen, or she's young, she's, you know, that's what she's made to do, is to lay eggs. And so if you restrict her access to eggs, or places to lay eggs, she's going to want to lay them.
It was a hive that didn't have a queen and they raised their own. And then when I opened it up, I was delighted to find eggs. And then one cell had 2 eggs in it.
That's okay.
Okay.
That's okay. As long as you don't have multiple eggs and they're laid on the side of the cell. I mean, some of them, you lay in workers, you'll find like 20 eggs and stuff, just a pile of them.
Yeah, no.
And the telltale thing is 1, single eggs, 2, worker brood, 3, worker larva, open larva that you can see. If you can see those things, don't be concerned about it. Multiple eggs in a cell is not uncommon.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna check my picture and make sure it was just the one.
Yeah, I saw that picture. Did you post it online?
On Facebook, yeah. So nothing to be worried about?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, keep
So
posting questions like that. So.
Yeah, right off the bat, I'm gonna say 1.
Well, you still got towels on this guy.
Yeah, those have been there.
Well,
So do you take the towels off or the bees do?
Okay, this is light down here.
I've got some hives.
Would someone like to tip that up and kind of get the feel?
Yeah,
of what
come
he
around the
means by
back side
light?
of this and kind of heft
Go behind
this.
and heft it.
what are we doing?
Just lift up the back of the
Tip
hive
it,
to
and
feel
you'll
it.
get to know that there's not much honey in there.
Just go like this. Just go like this. Feel how light that is. There's not a lot in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
And now pick up that other one. Remember, with your back being these
Yeah,
back.
no, I'm not gonna pick
No,
it
no,
up.
that-
I know what
So
heavy
it's
one
heavy.
feels like.
Anyway,
Yeah.
just quickly do this. I want to put this back together because there's robin going on here.
Oh, that's why they're pissed.
Yeah, they're ticked.
So plugging the hole, does that keep it burning longer?
Yeah,
They
it
run out
slows
of-
it down.
Okay. I ran out of fuel.
But I'm looking down through this. I'm seeing daylight through the screen, which tells me there's not bees covering this. Okay.
Yeah.
So there's space, space, space. You see right through here?
Yes.
You can tell, you know, if you've got brood on a frame, you're not going to see daylight. There's going to be bees on it. Okay. But I'd say most of the brood is right here. That one frame that's there.
So you'll just put a new towel on.
You want to take these off? Or just plop another one right on it?
No, let's take those off.
No, they're not going to go anywhere. I mean, they glued them down. You want to just scrape them off? We can do that. Let's do that.
What's the blue stuff?
That's the shop towels. The oxalic acid and glycerin
For the mites.
for mites. It's a treatment.
Oh, okay.
He's got a whole roll of them there.
Huh.
So
long has that
oxalic
one been
acid,
on?
you know, you want
That one's been on
to,
there
it
for a
won't
while.
hurt your hands.
Okay.
But if
And
you
after
get
about
it
2 weeks
onto the
of
mucous
putting-
membranes,
Yeah,
it
don't
can damage your eyes.
Don't-
damage
A
your
lot of
nose.
times
Don't
they'll
make
just-
earplugs
they'll chew 'em
or
up.
nose plugs or hive coverings out of this.
Yeah. So you do want to be careful.
Now, if you were 6 years old, you might want to do that. Oh, it's blue.
Yeah.
See how much of that I can put up my nose, you know.
Yeah, when you use oxalic
grandson.
acid as when you sublimate
I
it.
said, my son, he shoved
and you sublimate
red
it,
plastic
you
beads. The
That's very
daycare
good.
place
That
people
can
had
keep
this
lungs.
beads
Yeah.
hanging down to the
Membranes
slow
of
entrance.
your
So he untied a knot one
So
day and took about a half dozen and shoved them all in his nose.
I,
he was
no, well,
really
I think I want to
Oh, John,
use
you're
this
really
method.
stuffy. Yeah, I
do you
had a
have
hard
plastic
time breathing
bag
out of my
in your
nose. You know, and so we got home and
Possibly
started to
could. I
feel
have
his
a
nose, and I'm
paw.
I have
Well,
a
you can
flashlight
shine a
bag that
flashlight
ice
up
came
there.
in the back.
Oh yeah, I
the
do.
beads out of
I
Julia's
have a-
doorway. And so
tweezers.
and I called her and she goes, you know what? One of those is undone and
Can
looks
we
like
donate
somebody's
some
taken. Yeah, I
money
found
to-
them all.
Talk to Paul about it. He said
They're all up
this is
his
his
nose.
service.
Oh, God.
You know, you can always support the club by donating towards the club. You know, our club, you know, especially this.
So anyway,
you know,
this
you
treatment
can always use that because of our
lasts
very-
about a month, okay, before it's pretty much dissipated. The glycerin slows down the dispersion of the oxalic acid. The bees in the process of chewing it up and trying to get it out of the hive, they get it on them and they disperse it all over the place. So you basically irritate them with a shop towel, and then they spread the medicine that doesn't. Yeah.
Then it seems like they
So
ate
let me
that
pull
one.
one of these up. I want to pull
And
this guy up.
and it does more than just varroa mites. It also takes care, when they chew it, it's also taking care of those tracheal mites. And that's an added benefit.
And that's the mite you can't check, right?
Yes, you can.
can.
Oh.
But
In
you
fact-
have to need a microscope.
Oh,
In fact, yeah. In
okay.
fact, I'm going to do that this winter. I've got some samples,
Okay.
and we will thaw them out and extract them. And
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a club microscope that Steve keeps, and it was from Paul, and Steve keeps it. So eventually we'll have a group indoor thing once COVID is okay.
so
And we'll
we've
use
got
that microscope.
we got honey on top, nothing on the bottom.
So if the bees don't chew up the shop towels like that, then is the
So let's go ahead.
They're still
is the
working on it.
treatment- Okay, so the treatment. Then you want to test and see if it was.
Want me to throw pollen patty in there
That, well, he had a 1%
let's
right
put it
now.
on top.
Okay.
This one.
So it's still too high. That's why he's putting more on. Okay.
So we've got frame of brood in here, and we've got bees down there. It doesn't look like very much brood at all. There may be some over on this side. I don't know. I'm gonna just take it for the yucks of it. We're gonna pull that guy out.
Because there's bees on it. You wanna look
Yeah.
at it? It'd be interesting if there's larvae there on the edge.
You just don't know.
I know. Yeah.
No, that she's laying where she can.
Look at that yellow pollen.
Pollen, like crazy.
Pollen. So yeah, they're packing pollen in.
That's a beauty.
I just don't see brood down in this bottom box. So. Yeah. So I would give them pollen. I would feed them. Yes. And consolidate, get the brood nest all together in one spot.
But not now.
Not now. Because you still want them to raise brood. You want them to make those winter bees.
So I noticed you don't have a queen excluder.
What?
You don't have a queen excluder?
Why do you want to exclude her from anything?
I don't know.
Well, if the only reason you want to use a queen excluder is if you've got two queens, okay, and you're going to use that as a barrier possibly, or you've got places you don't want her to lay eggs.
Okay.
When you're
Hang on.
yeah.
If you're like a commercial beekeeper,
Girls from
Yeah.
you just want to be able to take honey
themselves.
supers off with no brood or anything, you know.
Right. Okay.
It's just less processing for commercial beekeepers.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, the